Do you want clarity? Clarity around what to do, or clarity around what's in the way, or even clarity around your purpose? I'm hearing this so much from really smart women. And so, what I want to do today is share with you what to stop doing so that you can actually gain the clarity that you want and what to do instead. So, hi, I'm Debbie Lichter, founder of Freedom Embodied Academy, and it is my absolute passion to support you around living free, being authentic, and authentically shining your light. And so, when we're talking about gaining clarity, what I see a lot of women doing is trying to figure out the next step. And they're up in their heads and they're trying to work it out. And maybe they're praying, maybe they're not, but they're up in their heads and they're here. And it's a top down approach. I've got to figure it out, I've got to see it. I need to get the clarity, and they get confused. They start second guessing themselves, because what happens is when we are basing our awareness inside of our head and we're trying to figure things out there, it's a very, very lonely place to be up in your head, not connected to the fullness of who you are. And so when we're up in our head, that's where all the doubt lives, that's where all the fear lives, that's where all the judgment lives. And so here we are trying to get clear, but we're fighting against all this other stuff going on up there. And so what we need to do is we need to get out of our head. We need to stop thinking that we know what it's supposed to look like, what we need, what is possible, what we are. We need to just let go of all that stuff. We need to drop our story entirely. We need to get out of our head entirely. We need to stop thinking that we know what to do and we're just not doing it. I hear this all the time. I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. I know what to do. Well, maybe you don't. And so if we just were to clear all of that out of the way, what I find is the best place to start, and it's counterintuitive, but if you can just hang with me for a moment, this is really, really going to support you. This works for me, and I really, really want it to work for you too. Clear a space. Step back and actually don't know. Instead of trying to know, trying to figure it out, how about not knowing? Just sit back and don't know for a little bit and let yourself be in the space of not knowing. And then, I know because I'm speaking to a lot of women who are used to doing some things, like, well, what do I do? I don't know how to not do anything, and I understand that. So instead of thinking of what do I do, I'm going to invite you to focus on who you are being. So when you get out of your head, where do you go? Well, you get into your body. And most importantly here is you get into your joy. So here's what I have found, especially when I'm speaking with women who are like, I want to know my purpose. I want to get clear. And it's like this sixth chakra, very mental focus. They're trying to figure something out, or they're trying to get inspiration to figure something out. And I say, no. It's a bottom-up approach. It's going to come from the depths of who you are, the depths of your soul. And so what you want to do to truly, authentically gain clarity is you want to be embodied. You want to connect inside of you. You want to connect with your joy. You want to connect with your passion. You want to sing. You want to dance. You want to play. You want to get into the juicy expression of who you are and how you are in this life, separate from all the things that you think that you know and you think you're supposed to do, and all the shoulds and the musts and the have-tos and all that kind of stuff. Get into an authentic, raw, juicy expression of who you are down deep. For a lot of us, that's really connecting to our inner child, our inner girl, our inner boy. But that's what you want to do. You want to play and dance and sing and go somewhere that's fun for you and connect with that inner part of yourself and ask, gosh, what would light me up? Because I can tell you right now that when you are living lit up, when you are having that carefree energy about you, when you are expressing joy, when you feel joy bubbling up through you, it is so clear what that next step is for you. You don't have to figure anything out. And that's what I also want to be clear with you about, is that it's important to know that clarity is not knowing it's around the corner or having everything figured out or even having all the answers. Clarity is about just having the next step or steps illuminated for you. That's all we need. And then we're clear on that next thing and we take that next step. And then it leads us to the next thing. This is how it works step by step. And this is how you can truly live from an authentic, embodied, joyful space as you co-create your life with the universe. So I hope that that was valuable for you. It was so fun to be here with you. And if you would like support on getting clear of some of that judgment and some of that fear and some of that stuff that is blocking your natural joy, then absolutely, you know, you can always reach out to me. You can book a clarity call with me at getsupport.today. I would love to just connect with you and really help you to shift a couple of things mindset-wise, clear that stuff out of the way so that you can actually connect to that authentic part of you that can authentically experience the illumination of your next steps. So getsupport.today if there's anything I can do to support you. And again, so wonderful to connect here with you. If you enjoyed this or if it was valuable for you, please share it with a friend and check back next Wednesday. I will share a fresh new video and I would love for you to be the first to find out about it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.